Hey, how's it going, everybody? Sarasota, Tim. Heading to the Aventura Mall. Got to give you a clean sweep there. This is, that guy was pulling his cart with like he was a horse. He had some strap around him. I just passed a sign that says, entering Miami-Dade County. Look, it's Mansion Row here. No high rises until we get way down here. This is an interesting little strip here. Look at this one they're building. There's one big mansion after the other as you enter Miami-Dade. Oh man, these were tear downs, and look what they're building. Look at the size of that one. There's the guest quarters in the front. Now you're getting into the money. The hotel, the Diplomat, I believe, is actually in Hallandale Beach. There's a water tower I saw when you come back across the bridge. And there's those very, very high Miami high-rises I was telling you about. They're way taller than even the Diplomat. They make them so much taller now. That right there is the town of Golden Beach. We're in Golden Beach, if you've ever heard of that. I never have. But that's the first thing you come into. There's a new build into Miami-Dade County here. Nice palm trees. The Aventura Mall is known as a POSH mall. Lots and lots of teardowns, it appears, that the money is coming in. They'll tear down old ones like that one right there, that white one, and they'll build these giant mirrored square looking new mansions. And look at this high rise. I think each floor is one unit. This is the kind of money. People that can afford a house like that, a mansion, they buy these condos, and each floor is one unit. Look at the square footage. See the balcony? Goes all the way around. Let me give you a clean sweep here. I'm almost certain that each floor is an entire house. Wow. If it's not, there's only a couple. All right, we're in Sunny Isles, and we'll get back to you. All right, here we are at the Aventura Mall, and here we are. So we'll get inside and show you what a posh mall looks like. Aventura Mall. Hey, how's it going, everybody? Sarasota, Tim, coming to you from the Aventura Mall. I just got here. Take a look at this. I'm on the first floor. I can go in that direction. I can go in this direction. I can go in that direction. And I can go in that direction. And then I can go 1, 2, 3 floors also. There is a lot to see. There's a lot of walking to do. I'm all about it. Let's get into it. This is Aventura Mall in Miami, crushing it. So I'm walking down the mall here and comparing it to, of course, the Sarasota UTC. And there is no comparison because it's, I don't know, 4 times as big, but check it out. Enjoy a cup of Ralph's coffee, Java and Mocha, Ralph Lauren, New York City. But they have Michael Kors, Coach, Ralph Lauren, Diesel, all kinds of stores. Let me show you this. That's a little coffee place here. A little tiny one, kind of like the scooters, but not a drive-through. All these areas here in the middle to sit. And let me turn the camera on. I'll just show you as I walk. All right, so I'll just give you a little tour here. Here's a Tory Burch store, Armani Exchange, and here's another little turn up here with more stairs and confusion. of where to go, where to shop. I mean, I don't know what direction to go. I remember where I'm at. I got to go back to Macy's to get out of here. But, oh, there's another part of Macy's. That's how big a Macy's is. It even comes out over here. That's going to confuse me even more. Look at the lights. Look at the place. Oh, look, we got a Rolex store, folks. We got us a Rolex. Let's take a look in the window. See what they're displaying. Remember, you have to have an invitation or get on a list to even get one. Do they have any of the exclusive ones? Look at that one. Isn't that gorgeous? That's the old traditional, but of course it has a diamond bezel, and that is a ladies. Here is the most popular. Your Submariner with the black face. Here's one with a different color bezel on it. And another different kinds of bezels. Personally, I like that one right there. And they don't have a blue face, a two-tone. Let's see if they got one over here. Let's see here. They got white gold there with the diamond bezel. And they got a two-tone here with kind of an interesting looking face on it, but not the blue face. All the ones that are really the most popular, I don't even see in there. There is a Prada and David Yurman and Valentino. There's all kind of stuff. All right, I definitely had to get this one for you here. Before I started wearing the cologne that I wear, I used to buy this Creed here. This was sold at Neiman Marcus. They got their own store. And there is many flavors of Creed. The Imperial, what do you call it? That's a Ventus. They have all these different scents. They're amazing. They're not cheap, but I don't know that one. Look at them in here. All the flavors. Creed cologne. For you guys out there, it's actually a unisex. I was told by Neiman Marcus that, you know, you can wear men or women's, but this is a men's cologne. It is extremely nice. You just have to find the one that you like. But if you want to spend money, you know what I used to do? I used to look on eBay and online and buy the samples, because every time you buy a bottle, they give you some more samples of other flavors, so that you'll come back and buy more, of course. So check out the Creed colognes. Also, the mall keeps on going down that way. There's Lululemon. This place is unbelievable. David Yurman. And then because I showed you the Rolex store, we have to show you this one over here. It is the Tag Heuer. Tag Heuer. Oh, it's Cartier. And I saw it over here a second ago. Tag Heuer is somewhere. There's the Tiffany jewelry store. There's Tag down here. Fendi. Look, this is they describe it as a posh mall. Oh, look at this little VW bus they're selling something out of. Oh, look, they got a Bentley in the mall here to get you to buy one. But here's Tag Heuer. These are sport watches that are very expensive. Tiger Woods used to be the advertising person for Tag Heuer. I'm sure he wears a Rolex though, but these are some of the models they have here. Nice looking watch. Anyway, the mall goes on and goes on. Just keeps on going. Look, more coffee. Oh boy. More coffee. I'm gonna have to get a cup, I think. Let's go over here and take a look at this Bentley real quick. I haven't even been upstairs yet. This place is just, you probably have to, you know, come here a couple of times to ever. Look, they got ropes around this one. I don't even want you to put the fingerprints on it. This is I guess a 25 Bentley from Bremen. Bremen is a huge car company here in, up and down South Florida, actually. Look at that, baby. That's some color, isn't it? Very nice. Wow. Big old tires and wheels. Inside there. Get your Bentley right here. All right, everybody, everything in the world you could possibly want in here, including, and it's obvious, you can't hide money. Check this out. That's where you keep all your money stacked. Hundos, baby. Big time. $10,000 with the hundos, each pack. Look at that. And look how many packs are in each one. They just keep going. There's probably 50 or 100,000 per stack all the way down. Check it out. Hundos, baby. You can't hide money. All right, folks, you definitely can't hide money. Each one of these artifacts, these art pieces here, are very expensive. Like this is a header from the a Porsche. Check it out. And this is a Batman right here, and you can be purchased Batman for $288,000. It must be something real from something. And then you've got this piece of art right here, and the price of it is, well, I can't see it. I don't know, $300,000 to $400,000, $200,000 for that. And this right here is gorgeous for only $38,000. And that money tree over here, this thing, I love this thing. You might have millions of dollars in cash there, but it actually sells for $38,000 from Paul Nagy, the artist, for all these stacks of hundreds. And everything in here is for sale. There's a big Monopoly board. This piece of art right here is $75,000, it says. So when they say that the Aventura Mall is a posh mall, they mean it's a posh mall. Louis Vuitton, Nordstrom's, I mean, the list goes on and on. You name it, they got it. Crushing it. All right, I'm on the second floor up here at the Aventura Mall, and there's a Chanel store. You want some Ray-Bans? They got them right here. There is all kinds of unbelievable, very Mont Blanc. You want a pen? Remember the Mont Blanc? When I was in the car business, if you had a Mont Blanc to write your deals up with, you were something. I haven't seen that in so long. That's crazy. But seeing the Creed store and all the other Louis Vuitton and all these stores and Tag Heuer, Tag Heuer, however you say it, it really is a posh mall. And for those that are celebrities that live in Miami, which are by the thousands, they come here or they order from here and they get it. But looks like Tag Heuer's got another location just upstairs. They're right below down here, and they're gonna either have two. Louis Vuitton had upstairs and downstairs. They don't want you to walk by either deck and not see their store. Yeah, it's really something. How about that store back there with the $288,000 Batman bust? I mean, come on. Somebody walks in there and says, 288, wrap it up. I'll take it. I need that. But if you got money, you got plenty of it, you come on down here to Aventura Mall. They can definitely crush your wallet. All right, the tour continues here at the Aventura Mall. One clip after the other, and I have to tell you, what mall will be incomplete without a Tesla showroom where you can pick yourself out one and order it right here at the Aventura Mall. Here they have the what do they call it? Not the super truck. It's called some cyber truck. They got the X model over there with the wings that come out. They've got I know some of my subscribers, quite a few actually probably own Teslas. These are the latest 25 models. Let's take a look. $779 a month. They have these great programs going on from the government where you can get $7,500. And so here's the Cybertruck. I drove that. Back out for you guys. Here's your least expensive one. The I forgot what they call it. This one's kind of cool, isn't it? I'll tell you though that the Y, I think that's the new Y. That's really the best one to get. It's got the most room in the back. It's the crossover. It's the SUV. It's really the one to get, in my opinion. It's got the style, the looks, everything. It's got a dual motor on it. This is the fast car you have to wear, the sedan, the S model, their flagship. It's the one that Donald Trump bought. That's a nice one. And the X, of course, is really cool. You know, you got these cool doors here that open up like that. I'll show you the inside here. Look at that, all electric. Look at that. Isn't that cool? And again, you know, these Teslas, they don't have much of instrumentation and all the things that you like to get with like a performance car or something. It's just an iPad and a dash, but they're really amazing the way they drive. Watch this when I close it. Pulls itself in there and snaps. You hear that? But this is the entry-level model right here. The least expensive. You can get a dual motor in it. It does have a sport version. It's called the Model 3. And they did do a very good job with it in 25. And the taillight refresh. This is the interior there. This one's got black. It's got that new red light that goes all around the from the doors to the dash. Pretty neat. And I love what they did with the headlights. They had these big wide ones that got all faded out to plastic. These are nice and thin design. They look really good now. Don't get me started on this one here, I digress. But I drove it, it's pretty cool. Right here, your Y is, look, everybody buys crossover. Everybody's buying SUVs. This, look at the room without the seats going down. Those are electric. Let me see if it'll actually operate. There it goes. Look at that. Nice and smooth. Look at the light on the door panel over there. How about the other one? There it goes. And there's a center armrest. And then look, you can take this and you can remove it. Look at all that room you have. This is a really nice vehicle. I love the, it's got a little, whatever that is down in there to look at. Let me get you back in regular zoom. It's got this light that comes all the way around the dash. Huge infotainment center that does everything. You have self-drive mode, full length sky roof, not a sunroof. It's just really a nice car. Teslas are really cool. The reason for these flush hubcaps is to make it more aerodynamic, so you get you know, the ultimate battery length. I was going to say gas mileage, but caught myself there. But this is the I think a standard color this year is this graphite gray color. But look at the running lights you have. That's pretty cool, huh? Yeah, $399 a month for the lease, on a lease, $29.99 down. There is a starting price is $45,000. You could probably add, you know, about $10,000 because if you want that, that's like $3,000 the color. If you want something else, everything is $2,000 and $3,000. I discovered when I ordered one. In addition, even the white, all the colors are extra, except for this one this year. All right, let's move on down to the mall here and keep on going with the tour. Hope you enjoyed that part. All right, well, right across from the Tesla showroom is Rivian. Have you guys ever heard of Rivian? Rivian is another vehicle. I see them around. It's an electric vehicle. You build your own. They have, looks like basically a truck design, and there's like a big wagon back there, like a Jeep Wagoneer or something. This one's got a little side gate that opens up. I'm sure they're quite interesting in their own right. And then there's a huge Apple store here at the Aventura Mall at the very end down here. They're always notorious for having these big glass windows. I don't know how huge it is actually. Maybe there's a downstairs part to it. But check out this slide, this ride here. You walk up these stairs and then you go down the tube. Or does it even work, or is it just for show? Not really sure. Nobody's sliding today, not in the rain. Here's some outdoor stuff of the Aventura Mall. This is kind of the end where you can find a couple of restaurants and some snacks. There's an e-bike sitting out there. Very similar to the one I have. All right, let's get on back out of here and give you one more gander at this Rivian. Pretty interesting. Keep the world adventurous forever. So yeah, it's just kind of an off-roading type of thing. Very cool looking, big old tires and wheels. And I have seen them on the road. I was asking someone, you remember the alligator on the shirt of the polos back in high school days? What was that brand called? It wasn't called this, Lacoste or Lacoste. What were those called? I'm trying to remember. Look, Macy's, it just keeps on going. It's the whole length of the mall. All right, let's get some more for you later. All right, folks, if I haven't convinced you that the Aventura Mall is definitely a posh mall, let me just show you what we got here. Caviar, however you say it, and more. Let's just take a look at what they got there. Are you a fan? Let's see. Mousse of duck, crab. See what we got on this side here. It's caviar and more. Some champagne. Chocolate. Waffle cone tips filled with dark chocolate and pralines. Mmm. Oh boy, look at this. Oh my goodness. You get your little gift bags here. Who's getting hungry? Who's getting tempted? I am. Wow. And we continue. All right, everybody, I hope you enjoyed the video of the Aventura Mall. I've got 4,700 steps in. That's not a bad start for the day. I'm sitting here in a booth at the Cheesecake Factory at the mall, and I'm getting ready to enjoy a nice ribeye steak, believe it or not. It was filet mignon last night, ribeye for lunch. It's very expensive eating the carnivore diet outside of home because unless I go to Publix and grab a bunch of lunch meat or something, which I still might do later to shove down me to keep me full for the rest of the day. But since I'm out, it comes with mashed potatoes and broccoli. I won't be eating that. It'll just be the meat. Meat, baby, meat. So anyway, give the video a thumbs up. Thanks very much for all you new subscribers checking out the channel. Make sure you check out my other videos. Check out the links in the description box. And always remember to crush it.